Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Black version. Last left off, we just gotten through the route beaten Sharon, who is now here with Clay. And yeah, they're talking about Team Plasma's in here and stuff. And this cave was so annoying, oh my gosh. So what I ended up doing was super fast moding it just like the last cave, so that it's going to be like 4 times as fast, not just 2. Because otherwise this video would be about 30 minutes long. And here we have a ground shaking spot. It's a Pokemon, which I already have because it can only be one Pokemon. And we come out here, grab some stuff, full heal, battle, battle, and I run back, battle. Run back because I figured there's something up here, which there was, a revive. Interesting. Run all the way back down. And we fight this guy, who's got a Woobat. And I was totally confused in this game about like what Pokemon they had, so like my choices were kind of strange. For the first time. After that it was fine, but anyway, I send my Dewott and it uses Surf, and it's because of Sturdy doesn't knock it out. And I just finish it off with Revenge, which I shouldn't have done, but anyway. It's got a Girder, so I go with Hawkeye and I just Air Cutter it and do a lot of damage, and I do it twice. And now it only has 40 health, and my Hawkeye gets up to level 36, and this is so fun to commentate this fast. But anyway, I can pick up the Hyper Potion there. Nothing over here, so we go ahead and have this little battle. And this one's got a vanilla-ish, a bigger ice cream cone. So I send out my Victini and take it out, and it gets up to level 35. And this time it has a Dulcion, which is the evolved form of that Simical Cell Pokemon. And it used Pain Split there, which probably you didn't see. And what that does is it like evens out the HP comparative to what you each have. So you both have the same amount of HP essentially after it's done. And here this go through confuses me again, so I just like try to knock it out ASAP, which I was able to. And we go in here, more random battles, and wow, that must have been dizzying. But we have this Battle Girl, who's got Troth, which is not the evolved form or anything of the Sawk, it's like the other form that's more it's more likely to show up in the other version of the game, but it is in this version of the game. You just have to find it in a ground shaking spot in by the forest by the Sawak. But anyway, we have this guy who's got Boldore, so I go, okay, let's train my Dewott. And Sturdy is kind of annoying, but we'll just finish it off with a quick Aquajet. And alright, level 36, and I want to learn Encore. I go, nope, we'll just keep it in here. And here he sends out his Exactadrill, so I just surf it and one hit it. Nice. And, oh, what's this? Molecular Deconstruction. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Whoa, that looks kind of badass. My gosh. So my Dewott evolved into a Samurott, I think. It's kind of blocked on my screen, but yeah, here it wants to learn Slash, so I go, you know what, yeah, we'll teach it Slash instead of Revenge, because Revenge is a very annoying move that only goes second turn. It waits for the opponent to attack first, and it's just really annoying. But anyway, more random battles. Over here we find a Stardust, and here we have a surprise trainer. Oh boy. And here is a Swoobat, so I go, okay. Send out my Krokorok. And Crunch, goodbye. And come down here, and there's a ground shaking spot, and I find a Bug Gem. Very interesting. And down here's another Stardust, and here's a trainer. So over here, I'm thinking, okay, it's a trainer, which means that this is probably the way I want to go. So that I want to go the other way real quick and see if there's anything over there. But if you see there, I used Santium real quick just to lower it so that Sturdy wouldn't come into play. And then over here is going to use another Boldore, and I just loaded up, so I got, okay, let's train up my Sawak a little bit, and finish it off with a Brick Break. Because I want to see if that Brick Break would affect that, but it didn't. Because Brick Break usually destroys like light screens and stuff, but an Iron Defense does not count as a light screen or anything. So anyway, we're going to run all the way back up, and there is a item over here, which is a Moonstone. I'm glad I picked that up. That was really nice. But anyway, we're going to go over here and pick up a Max Potion. And over here's an Ether. And big place here. So we're just gonna walk around. I found an XE30, however, and I see an item over here, so I come and get it. But first, we have a Cubchoo. So I go ahead and try to catch this thing. Use a Pokeball, immediate release. So I go, okay, let's use a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball and catch it. Oh no, I don't catch it. Ah, it got out. So I go, okay, you know what? We use one more Ultra Ball. And then it gets out again. Oh, that's just great. Well, we'll use one more. And I caught it. So it took 4 Pokeballs, 3 of them were Ultra, but oh well, I got lots of money. And here we got a Nugget to get more money, and a hidden revive in the rock right behind it. And here's another trainer that caught me by surprise. And he's got an Exactadrill. Well, it's got no chance now that my Dewald evolved to Samurott. And here I get a PP up. And here we have a Doctor, which if I beat, we get to heal up my Pokemon. I love that so much. But here I use Crunch, one-hit KO it. And here he has a Musharana, however you want to say that. I got to boost him out, and my Krokorok gets up to level 39 as well. So I now have 2 Pokemon that are at that high level. So here there's an item somewhere, I think it's above me, and I don't even bother to get that. Because I don't know how to get up there. But anyway, we have a Hiker over here. He's got a Woobat, so I just use Crunch. And he sends out a Boldore, so I just use Sand Tomb real quick. It does over half because of Moxie, which is so nice. And I just use Sand Tomb again and finish him off. And over here we have a surprise trainer I was not expecting. Caught me totally off guard. Who's got a Salk? So, okay, Krokorok, you switch out, and we're going to send out Hawkeye. And who uses Fly and knocks out in 1 hit. And gets up to level 37. And we come over here and we find one of the Ultra Balls that I used. Come down here, find a Protein, and then a Trainer who has a Girder. So I have my Salak out first, and I said, what the hey? So I use Bulk Up, and that does barely any damage, so I use Bulk Up again, which has a crit and barely does any damage as well. And I use like Karate Chop there, and I almost knock it out in 1 hit, which is amazing. So Bulk Up is really good, and I just got up to level 37. And here he wants to learn the move Retaliate, which only does like 50 power, base power, and does twice as much damage only if the Pokemon got knocked out in the previous turn. So it's very, very useless. And it's also a normal type attack, which is also useless. And here we are back on the lower part of the outside, nothing in there. I'm going like, what the heck am I doing now? So I see that up there, and I see this down here. So I go, it's down here is where I want to go first. Random Pokemon. More and more and more. And that Rock Silver Dice. Oh my gosh, so many. And here I found TM91 Flash Cannon. And this is probably just... oh, because of this? I don't think so. I probably just missed speeding that up, but that's okay. It was really short. But either way, we come over here, and there's Sharon and Team Plasma, so I'm just looking around. Come over here, and that's somewhere I've already been. So I go, okay, so we're going to just go over here and talk to Team Plasma. And we're finally out! And then here is the dad who's got like stuff. And here we're talking about Dragon Spiral Tower, which is just beyond it. No one knows anything about it. There's a bunch of stuff gonna happen, yada yada yada. And then I'm just gonna go over here, just trying to figure out where the heck I am, and there's a battle in this water. So this water right here is like the grass practically, which is kind of cool. And there's a windmill right there. And there's water we can actually surf in. I'd imagine like fishing too, if I can get a fishing rod. But here goes the city. And the video is coming to an end really soon. So thank you very much for watching, and God bless.